When someone says to me, or might say to you, you're a conspiracy theorist, or you're cuckoo for thinking the way that you do, remind them, or forget about them, remind yourself, no, you're just ahead of the curve. Throughout history, it's been the masses that listen, the masses that obey, the masses that follow. They've always been wrong. History always, after it's killed, too late, after it's killed millions of people, history always proves that the masses follow blindly a few leaders who lead them pretty much straight to hell. When I say that there's a cabal, that the government, the real government, they're Luciferians, they worship evil, dark people, evil, dark forces, evil, dark spirits and entities. And people say, Natasha, oh boy, you're cuckoo. No, they don't. What other species on the planet do you know that tries to kill itself constantly, tries to poison itself, tries to off itself? That everything, there's no other animal on the planet, there's no other species or animal on the planet that commits suicide, that wants to kill itself, whether it's like this with a gun or whether it's through poison. The fact that human beings create, eat, consume, everything about human beings is suicidal. That should tell you something. That should tell you that it's not in a human being's nature to be suicidal. If human beings are, if the people that control the world are trying constantly to destroy it and to kill it, that tells you it's not of this world. Because Mother Earth is not trying to kill herself. She's trying to rid herself of the cancer, the parasites that are human beings. But Mother Earth is not trying to off herself. Human beings, real humans by nature, indigenous humans, aren't trying to kill themselves. What you see is a parasite, a spiritual parasite that has infected the human race. And they have their favorites. They chose their favorites to work through, but they can work through anybody. Because it's not natural for Bill Gates, if he was a human, it's not natural for him to create GMOs and try to kill billions of people. It's not natural to smile at the thought of offing billions of people. That's not natural. That is not a human trait. Every animal on Earth, mammal, has a every creature has a survival instinct. You don't see naturally through nature anything that's alive trying to off itself, unless it's sacrificing itself for the betterment of someone else, something else, the family, the hive, the clan, whatever it is, the group, whatever it is. You'll see, like if you have a pack of wolves, you might see one wolf take the lead and try to save the others, gorillas or elephants or bugs or ants or bees. Anytime you see something going out to fight, knowing that they're probably going to die, sacrificing themselves, is for the betterment of the whole group. Humans are the only ones that don't think that way. Most of them, not all of them. You have to you have to have graduated from that. But most of the world right now is enslaved. They're enslaved by spiritual forces, spiritual beings, spiritual entities, other life forms, because it's not natural. It's not in the human beings, indigenous to Earth. It's not in our nature to poison ourselves, to poison each other, to try to kill ourselves, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. It's not in our nature. It's a spiritual thing going on. Most people are possessed. Most politicians are possessed. Most of, if not all of Hollywood is possessed. It's deeper, and it's not what you think it is. And as crazy as I sound, trying to put these words that's coming in my mind together and making it make sense, some of you will understand, most of you won't. But I have to say it. What's happening is about some other beings, and we're being used as pawns. You gotta come out of that. You gotta fight that. But first you gotta believe it's true.